Hi, I'm Rebecca, and welcome to my podcast, Smashing Through with Rebecca.x. I am so excited you're here on this episode. Topics include life, business, mindset, full of kick-ass content and high energy. Enjoy the podcast, and remember, you too can smash through and keep going always. Your ideal course of action can be very testing sometimes. It can be overwhelming at times. It can make you self-sabotage. That voice in your head can talk down to you, say that you're not good enough and you can't do this and everything else. But when you take a pause step and you actually stop and give yourself time to gain clarity and get really crystal clear on where you're going, you're going from A to B. You may not know or don't know all the steps in the middle, but you can really visualize everything, and you've got the taste for it, you've got the excitement for it and everything. Your ideal course of action can then be amazing because you're in the energy, you're in the frequency, it feels good, it's amazing and all of that. However, life happens, and so some things may cause you to pause and stop. They could be negative things, okay? But when you allow everything to just flow and be with flow and ease and pencil things in and know that things can change, that's okay as well. So as I record this, last week I was working on a project. I got a really big massive bang on the door and we had to take my mum's dog to the vet. You know, life paused in that moment. I couldn't carry on with my project. Didn't matter. We had to get the dog to the vets, you know? And so when we got home, it was like, okay, I will work on that project tomorrow. Because again, life happens, you're not in the headspace, and it's like, no, I need to relax. That has just taken a lot of my energy. I can't show up 100% of what I needed to do and what I wanted to do. So I'm going to chill. I'm going to have a great night's sleep. I'm going to wake up, refresh, and do the project. And that's exactly what I did. So in those moments of life, should we say, know that you've got the clarity, you know exactly where you're going, but sometimes a spanner is thrown in the works and it's like, actually, you need to be present in the moment of where you are right now. Okay. The other thing as well is that when you've got an ideal course of action, sometimes it can feel so overwhelming that you can't even kind of contemplate starting in it. It stops you, it paralyzes you in the moment from even starting. So for example, I have a lot of authors that come to me because I publish books with my publishing house, and they're like, well, I don't know where to start, I don't know what to do, blah blah blah. And I'm like, right, you're looking at the whole book as a full project straight away in your head, getting it published and it's going out the door and it's going, you know, to everyone in the world. It's massive. Let's break it down. So what I've advised all my author clients to do is write it in chapters or sections and break it all down. So if you're writing a story and it's about characters, brainstorm before you even start writing. Brainstorm the characters, get to know who they are, what characters they are, what they do, what they like. You know, who are they? What are their names? What are their, hobbies? What's their favourite thing they want to eat? Really get intimate with the characters of the story. Then you need the story itself. So you need a beginning, a middle, and an end. What's the end game for it all? What's the start of it? Obviously, you're introducing these characters, what they're doing, where's the scene, what's going on. And then obviously you've got the middle bit. It's a bit like a sandwich. So you've got the bread on both sides, and then in the middle you've got all the middle bit, you know what I mean? The tasty goodness. So it's like, if you're writing a book, or again, you may have a project at work, it's massive. You've got a deadline, you focus on the deadline and you've only got 2 weeks, and it's like, right, calm down, we're on day one. Simplify everything. Day one, what can we do? Day two, what can we do? Okay, let's do them, then evaluate where we are and then go from there. Everything in your ideal course of action can be huge. I'm working on stuff in my business and it's huge, and I'm like, right, it's overwhelming, it's actually paralyzing my brain, and I'm mastering mindset, and it's like, no, this is too big. What can I do? And I meditated and I journaled and I sat and I was like, right, okay, this is so big. What can I do? Break it down into bite-sized chunks. Okay, a bit like having an appetizer and then having another one, and instead of having a big meal all in one go. And it's like, okay, what can I do? Do one at a time. Fantastic. Now, what can I do then? Break it down even further. Break it down as much as you need to break it down in order to have that course of action that's there. Not everything might be perfect and ideal, and again, as we said, life happens, but you need to eliminate the self-sabotage, eliminate having a go at yourself. Stop having a go at yourself that you should be further forward than you should be at the moment, and everything else. As long as you stay focused on the end game, and then you break everything down into bite-sized chunks, day one you could actually finish the project and start on day two project and do day one and day two together in day one and collapse the timeline even more. Mentors and coaches like myself help people really leapfrog and change and move the goalposts and change everything. Okay, so this is what I absolutely love to do, but you've got to trust yourself, know that what you're doing is important. You're coming from a place of value, no matter what it is. You may be a photographer for a wedding. You've just done a wedding, you've shot all the photos, and now you're on like, right, I've got all these photos to edit. What am I going to do? Well, pick out the best ones that you want to showcase, because you are the expert. They're not the expert, you are. So you're the expert in your work. Edit handfuls and go through and go, right, I'm going to do 5 here, 5 there, 5 there. Do it in batches, do it in whatever it is for you. But know that when you maintain the alignment and the clarity and you get crystal clear and you bet on you and you know that you are damn good at what you do and you're going to come through the other side of whatever it is, no matter what it is. It could be you're going food shopping, you go into the store and you go and get all your groceries and your food and everything, but you may have multiple stores to go to. That's okay. See what you can do first. Go there. Give yourself a timer if needs be, if you're one of those people who's really good. I give myself like 30 minutes in one store, and then I'm like, right, for food shopping, because I don't like food shopping, it's like I give myself an hour. Get there, get it done, get home, and then I'm unpacking, and then I'm cool. So it's like, don't be overwhelmed or consumed by all of this stuff. It's just a thought. It's a thought that you're making, like a mountain out of a molehill, all right? So know that whatever ideal course of action you have, be flexible about it, write it in pencil, know that you can change things, you can adapt things, but when you simplify it all down, it takes the pressure off your brain, takes the pressure off your shoulders and your mindset, reduces the stress and helps you to breathe. Okay, and also then you also know you're more in control. It's not going to derail you. You are determined and focused and driven in order to get this stuff done, no matter what it is, whether you've got a deadline or whether you don't. It's entirely up to you, and guess what? You are in control. So know that you can and will achieve anything you set your mind to. There's loads of modalities and offerings and things on my website that can help you with all of this. Please go to Rebecca.x. The link is in the show notes with everything else. Have an amazing day and know that you've got this.